I think today we even have the sound and the green screen off. Yay! Well, sound on green, you know what I mean. Alright, so today we are making the glory and wonder that is spiced oat cookies. Yes, you heard me, spiced oat cookies. We're specifically using solstice spice today. You can use straight up cinnamon at home if you want. I wanted the solstice spice because I like it. I like it. And we made this earlier on in the week, so if you want to actually be able to make solstice spice, you can just hop onto the YouTube channel and look up this. Oh, it's like solstice spice. And it'll take you like 3 minutes to make. But this is a combination of ginger, cinnamon, nutmeg, cloves, and paprika. And I'm putting about a teaspoon of that in. Cause yeah. Alrighty. Then we have 1 cup of rolled oats. We have 2/3 of a cup of brown sugar. Now in our case, we are using coconut brown sugar because I am allergic to, well, regular brown sugar. Can't have it. No do. Whereas the coconut brown sugar is made with coconuts instead of cane sugar. Okay, then we have 2 eggs. 2 is the number. Moving my mat over. There we go. 2 eggs. Then we have 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. We have 1 teaspoon of baking soda, not powder, soda. And then we have 1/8 of a teaspoon of the glory and wonder that is salt. And then we have 1 cup of almond butter, also known as, it's peanut butter, but it's made with almonds, you know what I mean. All right, that's what we got. This is what we got. All right, and we're going to follow this instructions because this is the first time we were making this recipe. Yay! All right. Okay. So, all right, in a medium bowl. Also, this Sartre talks about whisking a lot. We're gonna get to a point where I say screw it, and we're gonna put everything together in this. And hypothetically, this is my theory. So dry ingredients go together, guys. Dry ingredients. Oh, it's baking soda, cinnamon, and salt. And coin with the eggs and peanut butter, brown sugar. Wow. It's okay, we've already deviated from the recipe. Raw ingredients! Okay, you're like, for roasted. What? Put the dry stuff together, and we'll put the wet stuff together, then I'm gonna mix it together. It's going to be fine. Everything's gonna be okay. Is it though? Yes, it'll be okay. Because this is gonna do all the heavy lifting for us. Alrighty. Meow. Alrighty. Smooshy day. My, oh my. Got yums today. Plenty of oats now coming our way. Zippity doo dah. Zippity day. So yeah, it's okay. If you have a moment like I just did, you're like, what do I do? It's fine. Like I said, we plan to cheat. As do we. And make a mess. I also plan to make a mess. You're like, I see that. We're gonna rescue this. Yep. Or at least as much of it as it can be rescued and put back in. So good morning. Oh, question of the day, guys. Would you rather have hands for feet or feet for hands? And personally, I would rather have 2 sets of hands. Hands up here, hands down there. It gives me dexterity and mobility. Like, very, very happy. Like having feet in both directions sounds like a terrible plan. Yes, oats are gluten-free. Yes, don't kidding, they are. And oops? What do you mean by oops? What is this oops of oopsing with oops? What is the oops? Tell me that YouTube is working properly. Or are you talking about where I, made a mess? Alright, we're gonna put the big bowl right here for the moment, because I'm gonna want that, and then a smaller bowl. Alrighty. This bowl, specifically. Yeah, exactly. Oops, messy. Ah, yes, I agree. Alright, so in here we're going to put in our vanilla. Check. Next we're going to put in the eggs, and then after we have added the eggs, I'm going to get this in here. I'm going to whisk the eggs just a smidgen before we do anything with it. Egg boy. Oh, seriously so hungry. So hungry. We may have to have a snack while we wait for the cookies. Okay, now because these cookies require 45 minutes in the fridge, or I think it's 45. I'm sorry, 30 minutes in the fridge. We are going to have an intermission where we play some Hearthstone. So if you want to join me for that, it would be fabulous. Just know it's going to happen sooner than later today. Sooner than later. And in my infinite wisdom, I'm going to go wash my hands because I didn't bring a cloth out to like wipe things off, and it's like, no. Alright, there we go. We've been de-egged. We are unegged. There, huzzah. Okay. Yeah, it would be very good to climb. I agree. I completely agree. Oh, or you'd get really strong fingertips. But like we'd figure it out. I have faith. All right, there we go. And then we need a little plate. You didn't think this through. Okay. Accurate. We are not operating on all cylinders yet. It took me like four trips upstairs to get this bowl. Every time I walked into the kitchen, it was like, what do I need? I'm here for a reason. I don't understand why, but I have definitely of all these things called feet. Nah, fam. Alright, so we'll get 1 cup of the almond butter. And remember, if your butter has separated, or, I don't know why we call it butter. Anyway, but if it's separated, make sure to mix the oils back in before you measure out your cup, because this is relying on the almond butter to get the oils that we normally have in cookies in here, so just bear that in mind, everyone. Bear that in mind. Oh woo, oh woo, oh woo, oh woo. Come on, it's almost all in. There we go. And that there is why I'm all like, screw this, freeze the food processor. Okay, so we're gonna do the best we can prior to, scooping this into the food processor, but we're gonna let the food processor do all the work. Yep. Actually, I'm gonna be smart about this. Ha! Cylinder number 3 is turned on. We're gonna pour this in here, yeah. And then we're gonna put the messy bit in first. And then, oh, that smells good. It smells like I want to eat it right now. I'm like, oh, that's okay. You're gonna jump in the shower really quick. Fantastic. All right, so we're gonna I'm gonna help it out a little bit, but then after we have separated this, we are going to use our food processor to process the food. I know, shocking. But yeah, so like I said, I'm not all here yet. So know that these cookies should be easy enough for you to make, that even if you're like, oh my god, I'm so tired, can't think, what's happening? Who am I? What day of the week is it? It's Friday, right? I'm making cookies. It has to be Friday. But no, I stayed up late to make a funny short, and I hope you all like it. For something that is 4 seconds long, it took a lot of. I had to learn a new skill. There was a whole bunch of research. Like it took hours and hours. It took like, I think 3 days of trying to get like the footage and the sound right, because I kept like screwing that up. So that 3 days, if I hadn't kept messing up, would have already been there. That part was my fault. But the 5 or so hours of learning, so I could do like. Sorry for those of you who get your media mostly from Twitter. It'll be out around like noonish. And for those of you who get it through the glory and wonder that is YouTube, you can check it out. It's just it depends on, because apparently there's optimal times to post things, and you're supposed to post them at specific times. So it's at a time. Anyway, but yeah, they soon TM. Okay. Said we're just gonna cheat. Now we're gonna consider that I didn't think this through again. Like, I've seen a lot of that this morning. Yeah. It's fine. Everything is fine. I have a spoon and I'm not afraid to use it. Okay. Because I just want to make sure that this gets thoroughly mixed before we do anything else. No, it's escaping. No escape it. Sorry for the banging, guys. Sorry for the banging. Like, you're not sorry. Okay. So we have, oops, they're globules. Please, I don't want to wear it. You're like, if you considered a second spoon. No, what I'm gonna use the fork, damn it. And then we're gonna take care of the thing that just fell on the floor. Okay. We've got like 90% of the stuff out of here into there. And then we're gonna make use of the magic that is technology. Yay! To, make our lives a little bit easier. Because we had a big solid bit in the middle of the almond butter. And can we fix it? Yes, we can. Can we do it without breaking our wrists? Also, yes! We have the technology. We have the power! We have a somewhat awake Ferocis. You're like, somewhat? I'm working on it. We're still not operating on all cylinders. We'll get there. Eventually we'll get some gas in this beast. And I will be a functional human being. You're like, what does gas have to do with it? Fuel, like food. We have had a small bit of yesterday's waffles. It's nice. There's tiny little bit left. But I'm gonna need more than like 4 bites. More than 4. And go. Alright, so step 1 is remember which way your food processor is supposed to go. This is very important. I highly recommend. You're like, I know. Okay. Alrighty. Major Tom, the ground control. Alright. Pulsing. Did I plug this in? Did I forget to plug? Oh, no, I did plug it in. I'm just... Hi. How you doing? Go there. That'll work. Now you'll notice I'm using the pulsing. It's because I don't want it to I don't need it to be like a smooth whatever. I see everyone. I can be fine. You're like, yes, that makes sense. I'm glad. Okay, all right. Now that we have, we're gonna try and add this a second time without making a huge mess. I got this, maybe. Woo! Success. Part 2, the unmessing. Oh, I love you all. Hope you're having a great day. Okay, now for this, I have a special spoon. It is not Count Spoonchula today. Today we're using Count Spoonchula's cousin. The Viscount of the Green, as it were. So we are just going to get our Viscount to get some of this stuff away from the edges here so that we get a better cover with our mixture. Yeah. We'll end up with stuff stuck to the side of you. Okay. Okay, and then we do it again. You're like, I'm gonna get a new spoon. Oh. Yes, we do. How did you know? All right. Alrighty. There we go. There we go. Check. Okay. And come over there. Okay. Are you ready? Are you ready to rumble? Yes. Yes, we are. Okay. We're also ready to make a mess. Like, literally everywhere just by existing. Clean as you go. It's messy. No. Okay. Round 2. There we go. Okay. I am satisfied. Satisfaction. In this case, guaranteed. Alright. We are now going to scoop the contents of our food processor back into the bowl. Our food processor. We're not pressing the food. Well, yes, in a way you could call it pressing, but you know what I mean. Alright. And then. Alright, and then we're going to take this puppy here. You know, we may have just made a really delicious granola. We're going to see how this turns out. Because once again, bear in mind that, how do I put this? Where do you live and the amount of oil and stuff you have to add to things for liquids and what have you? Just like that. Good morning, Excel Chester. Good morning. And you make a valid point. Don't slip in the shower. Okay. Better than hopping in the shower. True. Gordy also has a valid point. One should not hop or jump in the shower. Okay. So I'm looking at like the liquidiness of this, and I'm like, do these press together okay? We'll try. Although I feel like this could use a little bit of extra oil. My prognosis is there is more nuttiness and butteriness, or nuttiness than butteriness in this particular mixture. Okay, we're gonna put this in a soak, and I'm gonna debate on whether or not we're adding a little bit of extra oil for that. Alrighty. It's true. I think more people die to shower accidents than sharks. Mind you, it's not hard to beat sharks. They're really low on the list for something that we are all, like, terrified of. We can all thank Jaws for that, I feel. Alright, there we go. Okay. Anyway, here we go. Brand new cloth. And we're gonna wipe down the counter. Okay, no, still. Oh no, even the music is off. Oh! Okay. I want to take a look at the pictures and see if our picture matches their picture, because if it does not match their picture, we need more oil. If it does match their picture, please have pictures. Yeah, we need more oil. Okay. That is not the same. Okay. We are going to add this about a tablespoon at a time. Okay, here we go. Yep, tablespoon in. Meow. So, Gordy, same question for you as everyone else. So, you're like, oh! Must it be the same question? Yes, it must. So, would you rather have feet for hands or hands for feet? And, yeah. Your other appendages are as normal under those circumstances. Okay. That is not enough oil. It just vanished in there. It's like, yep, good job. See there. Okay. Oh my god. Oh! Okay. There we go. Oil gets sticky. Do you know that? There we go. Going. Alright, another tablespoon going in. I'm going to evenly distribute it. Check. hopefully that should be enough. I have high hopes on our cookie continuity here. As you move it to move. Okay, yep. Oh, yeah. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Okay. Okay. Is this looking alright? What do you think? It's holding together nice. Like his still looks a little wetter, but I feel like ours is pretty good. This is looking like we've got relatively homogenous thing going on here. You're all like, why are you poking it? Because I'm checking. Checking. First, as always, first time you make a recipe, you gotta. Okay. Does too little yeah, I think we'll be okay. I think this will do. This will do, donkey. This will do. Alrighty. So it's again mashing it together into a little ball in the center. As you. Alrighty. This is to maximize the wetness that the oats are going to absorb, because that is basically why it's getting in that 30 minutes in the fridge. and the oats need time. Also, we want the oils to be cold. Okay. Now, for those of you who are like, I want to make it right away, I was like, you can leave this in the fridge for like up to 3 days. About 3 days, or there is the freezer option. Where you prep everything and then. But you can also like cook them and put the cooked cookies in the freezer. And the downside is you'll get fresh cookies, but the upside is you can just pull it out of the freezer and just like put it on a plate. And by the time it's thawed, you can eat it. So I feel like that is a trade-off. I prefer the I get to eat it method. But some of you might be like, no, I just want to be able to pull the French bacon. Be like, yeah, I put it in, I make the house smell nice. We impress the guests. Look, I made fresh cookies. Okay, alright, we have made our little ball. Let's set her here. It is all balled up and good to go. Okay. Yep. We will gain coordination as the day goes on, I hope. I hope so in the sky. Okay. And then we're going to cover this up. And we're going to toss it in the fridge for that 30 minutes. So we're going to, for those of you who are following along on the cooking channel, there's going to be a part 2 of this where we actually bake the cookies, because there's no sense in you standing here watching me stare at, well, nothing, because it's going to be in the fridge. And for those of you who are chilling on Twitch and Kick, we are going to play as a Hearthstone while we wait for this. We'll play a couple matches. Okay, now know that it's, like I said, you've got between 30 minutes and like 3 days. Now know that if it gets more than the 30 minutes, it's going to need about 20 minutes of resting time when it comes out on the counter. Like say you end up with this in the fridge for an hour. Then you would take it out, put it on the counter, give it 20 minutes to reacclimatize to existing, and that makes it easier to work with. Whereas like I said, because we're just putting it in, we're gonna put it in, we're gonna take it out, we're gonna put it in, shake it all. Okay, so because we're doing that, we're not gonna have to have the extra 20 minutes of it sitting. So like I said, if you're planning on like waiting a long time, then it's like I said, add on the 20 minutes of like waiting for it to be malleable again. But like I said, if you're making it right away like I am, then you're good. You're good, no extra time needed. Okay. So I am going to A, run this upstairs, B, do the Hearthstone thing, and C, get us up. So give me half a second. And D, grab some more waffle. I'm so hungry. Ooh, or B, because we're having a treat for breakfast with the cookies. But either way, food's gonna happen. Food is gonna happen. Okay. Alright.